Hello, welcome back, and as always, I hope you're doing well. Right, before I get started today, guys, YouTube are removing comments.
Are you serious?
Yep, I don't know why, but they are removing comments. Now, as you know, a couple of weeks ago I got accused by someone in the comments of removing them. Well, it totally isn't me. This happened to me a couple of weeks ago with my good friend Mike Claydon. He complimented me on that Ang Lee video that I did. He said I look very smart, and I searched for his comment, couldn't do it. He copied and pasted it a couple of times and it just didn't appear. Also, on the competition winner video I did about a week or so ago, Brucelee UK collector Anthony from 30 Plus Fitness, he commented on the video congratulating the winner. And he also said he checked out The Way of the Dragon on iTunes and the iPlayer, and the nunchaku sounded fantastic, sounded fine, normal. Well, I saw that on my phone. By the time I'd got into my office to reply on my computer, the comment was completely gone. I refreshed it, even looked in the back end, and nothing. They weren't there, so I don't know what's going on. I contacted YouTube support. They was as useless as a woodpecker with rubber lips. So sorry guys, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. It's not removing all of them, of course, but it is removing the odd one. Go figure. Also, while I'm having a bit of a whinge, Bruce Thomas, I met at the Rise of the Dragon last year. Obviously he was the author of the book Fighting Spirits, and he's done a few other Bruce Lee books, and I actually picked up his latest publication, which was Bruce Lee, Nothing Was Left Undone, limited edition, and he actually signed the book for me, and I had my photo done with him as well. Well, it was brought to my attention over the weekend that this book on Amazon now has changed the artwork to the cover, and as you can see, it's an exact replication of our poster that Steve designed back in February for the forthcoming documentary and event Bruce Lee, the Man, the Legend, the Icon. Bruce's book, the one that's on Amazon, has got absolutely nothing to do with the event that we're putting on in September or the documentary. It's got nothing to do with it at all. Which is coming around pretty quick now, what, about 5 weeks? I'm looking forward to it. I am getting a little excited. I'm looking forward to meeting you there. Right, a couple of weeks ago I done a quiz video, 30 questions. And I got a comment from Gink BB on my question 8, which was, what did Bruce Lee study academically?
And you went to college in the United States?
Yes.
And what did you study?
Philosophy.
According to Wiki, in March 1961, Lee enrolled at the University of Washington. Despite what Lee himself and many others have stated, Lee's official major was drama rather than philosophy, according to a 1999 article in the university's alumni publication. So I replied, "Hi mate, I just checked Wiki and it does say drama. I've messaged Steve Kerridge, who has his university papers. He's sending them to me later." Here's an image of what Steve sent me. A University of Washington official program dated the 18th of the 11th, 1964. And it says Chinese and philosophy. But I can't make out the bottom bit. I don't know what that actually says. Also on that, Bruce Lee UK collector said, Matthew Polly says his major was drama. Bruce apparently only did 2 philosophy classes, Intro to Philosophy and Chinese Philosophy, in his junior year, page 107. He's absolutely right. It's on page 107, chapter 6, titled Husky. And there it is. So I obviously looked up the alumni link just to see, and it said Bruce Lee attended the University of Washington from 1961 to 64 as a drama major. I also checked out the forum, the tribute forum, Bruce Lee Lives, and I found this from Matthew Polly. I spent a lot of time arguing with the University of Washington about getting my hands on the transcript. They can only release it with the permission of the family, and I no longer had that at that point. But I was able to find it through another source. The version I obtained listed his classes, but not his grades. Officials at UW confirmed its legitimacy. On it, it lists his major as drama, My description of his academic career at UW was based on the transcript and also a Seattle Times reporter who saw a version of the transcript with the grades attached. In his junior year, Bruce took his first 2 classes in philosophy, both introductory classes. I believe he was planning to change his major but never got around to it before deciding he was going to drop out. So he was telling, in my view, a small fib. He intended to major in philosophy.
Well, I must find out the truth.
I had to get to the bottom of this, so after that I asked ChatGPT, and I asked it, what did Brucelee major in at the University of Washington? Brucelee majored in philosophy at the University of Washington. He enrolled there in 1961 and took courses in drama and psychology as well, but philosophy was his declared major. His academic studies deeply influenced his martial arts philosophy and personal worldview. So I then asked ChatGPT. Matthew Polly, in his biography on Bruce Lee, said Bruce Lee's major was drama on page 107. And it come back with, you're absolutely right to point out that Matthew Polly's biography states Bruce Lee's official university major was drama. What? ChatGPT obviously contradicted itself. This is consistent with other records. The University of Washington alumni publication and transcript confirmed drama as his declared major. Polly elaborates, though Bruce Lee had a keen interest in philosophy and took classes in it, as well as psychology, he never formally changed his major and left UW before grading. Polly writes that Lee may have told others he intended to major in philosophy, but never officially did. So on page 107 in Polly's biography, the reference to drama as his major is accurate. The widely circulated belief that he majored in philosophy reflects a misunderstanding of his intentions versus his official academic record.
No more lies.
Thanks Gink BB and Bruce Lee UK Collector for pointing this out. I had read this but I completely forgot. I would like to get to the bottom of this though, and if any of you guys know any more about this, please let me know in the comments below. Right, and finally, I know some people are not a big fan of me getting gifts, but this gift turned up in the post from my good friend Neil in Wigan, and I said I would save it and do an unboxing. So let's have a little look what's inside. Cheers, buddy. And by the way, your handwriting was exceptionally neat. I had to cover it obviously because it's got my address on it, and you can't be putting these things out on the internet, but he's actually just done the Live Aid this weekend previous. He sat and watched all of it. He's a really nice guy. Oh, and I've got a note. I'll read that one after. I am doing well, and I hope you're doing well, mate. I really do. So there we go. We got a tin from Enter the Dragon. Obviously you can see it better up there. And another one from Fist of Fury in the dojo scene. How cool. I've actually got a Way of the Dragon one of these hanging up in my actual office in there. Cheers, buddy. That is really kind of you. And I'm going to put them up in there somewhere. I've just got to find out where. The room in here is pretty busy. Thank you very much, mate. Very kind of you. Look at that. Brilliant. Right. So that's it for today, guys. Just a little bit of a whinge about YouTube, Bruce Thomas's book, Naughty Naughty, and obviously I'd like to get to the bottom, because obviously Bruce Lee has said many times he studied philosophy. We all know this, but obviously it was drama. I mean, obviously it was a little bit of drama. If there was a university play, Bruce, he was acting as a kid, and his chosen profession as he got older, other than martial arts, was acting. That's why he'd done all them amazing films. Anyway, I'd like to get to the bottom of that. And again, Neil, you're a superstar. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate it. Right, as always, before I go, if you wouldn't mind giving this video a thumbs up, it really does help boost the algorithm. Comment, Let me know if you know anything about Brucelee's University of Washington studies results. That's all I can find out. Steve sent me that. Subscribe to the channel, as I keep saying. I want Stripey Rambles to grow a little bit this year. And hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. And of course, as always, a special thank you to my incredible patrons. Guys, you're amazing. Right, with that, I'm going to love you and leave you. Have yourselves an amazing week, people. Much love. And I'll be back with another ramble real soon. You take care of yourself now.